Hi, I'm Jane Graves, and I'm here with Susan from Practically Green, and Susan's going to tell us how to green your baby's life.
Things that people don't realize about environmental health and toxins are that what's in our environment affects children way more than it affects adults. And in fact, the President's Cancer Panel came out last May with a report that was titled, "Our Babies Are Being Born Polluted." And what they're finding is that this sort of stew that they're living in around their chemicals in products, mattresses, clothing, and in the air are really affecting children at a greater rate. And it's being thought that there's a link between these chemicals and problems like allergies, autism, ADHD, and asthma. And so starting out with babies and greening the world that they're in is something that you can do that's going to protect the health of your child, not only in the short term, but also in the long run.
Right, so you have the top 5 ways. And number 1, you were saying that it's the food and the natural products that we choose to feed our baby.
Yes, so the first thing is what's going in and on that baby.
Yeah.
And so you want to think about, from a food standpoint, really looking to organic foods. There are organic pre-made foods available from brands like Earth Best and Gerber Organics, but you can also very simply buy organic fruits and vegetables and grind it up and give your baby all natural and organic foods, and that'll keep their exposure to the pesticides that are carried in fruits and vegetables and meats and things like that away from them. Personal care products is another area. People don't realize what's in baby lotions and baby shampoos and things like that, and so you want to look for brands that don't have parabens, that don't have artificial preservatives, that don't have what are called phthalates, because these are all things that are what are called endocrine disruptors. And they can affect both in the short term the child's health, but also long term things like fertility. And so getting rid and choosing all natural lotions, toothpaste if you're using it, and other things for your baby is another great step to green their life.
Yeah, and we were talking about fragrance, that the word fragrance, because it's all these things are not regulated, that fragrance can mean over like hundreds of chemicals.
Right.
With that one word.
Yes, it can. And there's a difference between all natural oils that are fragrances and synthetic fragrances. Synthetic fragrances contain phthalates, and phthalates are what are concerned, there's concerns about them being endocrine disruptors.
Once again, this is Jane Graves and Susan Hunt-Stevens from Practically Green. I want to thank you so much for joining us today.
It was great to be here, and we encourage all of our viewers to come take the quiz at Practically Green, find out how green you are, and you get practical suggestions of things you can do next to live a healthier and greener life.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check out more of our great videos. And if you want more tips on going green, send us an email at request@mahalo.com.